we are driving yet another Audi RS6.
So let's get in. Tunnel. There's blue in there. It's spurring with happiness because I'm finally giving it the beans.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we are driving yet another Audi RS6 C7. I know you guys have said that we drive a lot of these RS6s, but they're just so much fun and they are different every time. So today we've got a viewer's car, an Audi RS6 with 720 horsepower in a gorgeous spec. So I'm going to show you around it, show you all the cool stuff, then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you receive updates when we upload a new video. And you can check us out on Instagram at AutoTopNL. Okay, so what do we have? Well, we've got a spec which is probably one of the best specs RS6s we've ever had. Nardo grey with black everything. So black grille, black underside of the bumper, black inlays, black wheels, 21-inch, very beautiful, with carbon ceramic brakes, of course, black mirror caps, black roof rails, everything blacked out. Go follow the owner, by the way, at Nardo_RS6 on Instagram. And at the rear, black diffuser, and we've got a Miltech non-resonated exhaust, which sounds absolutely beautiful. So you guys can rate it in the top right corner. What do you think, guys, of this Nardo grey Audi RS6? It has also been lowered, as you can see. So it has air suspension that has been just set a little bit lower, which is really nice. It's still quite comfy, but I'll show you guys in a minute. So what do we have under here? We've got the 4-liter V8 TFSI bi-turbo engine with stock 560 horsepower. Now it has, as I said, 720. It also has 964 Newton meters of torque. It has been tuned by SKN Performance, and it's a very, very good tune. So yeah, not much else to see here. It's just looks stock. So it is freaking cold.
So let's get in, and I will show you one other very cool feature on this car. It actually has carbon fiber inlay, as you can see, but there's blue in there. I hope you guys can see that on camera. I'll try to move my head around a little bit, maybe then it shows up, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen that. Very cool, especially because it has blue stitching all around the car as well. On the seats, very, very cool. It is truly one of the coolest specs RS6s we've had. And that says a lot because we have done a lot of these RS6s. So, well, I don't have to tell you any more about an RS6, of course. We're just going to enjoy this tuned one, and I'll try and talk to you about what has been done. So we'll start in comfort mode. That also closes the valves on that Miltech exhaust. Yeah, so we'll drive it like this. I just want to see what it's like with the valves closed and in comfort mode. So that also means that, yeah, the suspension is in comfort as well. No, not individual, comfort. So we've driven a couple of these tuned ones with around 700 horsepower, and the fun thing is they're all different. They all feel different because every one is slightly different in a way, because one has a decat exhaust, a decat downpipe, which means it's crazy loud. The other one has like a KW suspension, which means it's super hard and tough. And this one is probably one of the best daily drivable tuned RS6s we've driven, because in comfort mode, you know, you hear that rumble, but it's really nice the exhaust quiets down. The suspension is still comfortable even though it's been lowered. So that's a very, very, very good compromise. Because when we switch to dynamic, the suspension tightens up, the exhaust opens up, everything just gets so much more aggressive. And you can really feel that 964 Newton meters of torque. It's really, really strong. And that's a good sound as well. It sounds a lot different than in the Grabación exhaust on an RS6. We've driven that as well quite a few times. This sounds a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, which I actually prefer. So if you have an RS6, I can definitely recommend a Miltech exhaust. So, tunnel. Woo! That's a loud bang on the upshift as well. But you can hear that it has a very nice deep sound with that exhaust that's so recognizable for this generation RS6, that rumbles away, pops away, bangs away. Oh, man. You'd say that after, I don't know, this is number 15 or something like that, you'd say you get used to it and it gets boring, but it doesn't when it's this good. So this is the facelift model, RS6 Performance actually, so it's 2016. And we actually learned from Mr. Stefan Klaassen, the RS6 whisperer, that means that this car has a different drive shaft that's no longer hollow, but it's solid, and that means that it's much stronger and can handle big power much more easily without twisting, which is a fun fact, I think. So driving wise, you guys know that it's not really something special to drive on a road like this. The steering is quite numb. The car is quite distant, so you don't really feel what's happening underneath. You just know that you can trust on that Quattro all-wheel drive system to save you and to be able to put that power down, because it actually does. But it's not like a weapon with which you can attack a nice mountain road. Or you can do it, but it's not as rewarding as it would be with an M5, for instance, a BMW M5. But what it does excel at is the Autobahn. And the owner actually uses this car as well to go on his skiing holiday to Austria. And I have to say that I can't imagine a whole lot better for that purpose than this RS6, because with those valves closed in the exhaust, it's actually quite quiet. It's also still pretty comfortable, even though it's been lowered, so it's a really, really good car for stuff like that. Okay, so here we are, Autobahn. No speed limit here, just saying. Full throttle. Here we go. And this is when you can feel that this car has been tuned, because it is so ruthless. The acceleration on these tuned RS6s, they just keep going. And of course, there is the high-pitched whistle you also get in an RS6 C7 at like 280 kilometers an hour. Let's just say it's spurring with happiness because I'm finally giving it the beans. That's a shame. Some drag racing trucks here. So from 100 to 200 kilometers an hour, this car did a 7.24 run, which is a little bit slower than the Grabación RS6 we drove with 700 horsepower, but that one had a decat downpipe, which means that the turbos spool up a little bit quicker and you just feel that the flow is a little bit more free. But that is 300 kilometers an hour. The benefit of this car compared to that Grabación one with the decat downpipe is that this is just so much more quiet, and it's a better all-rounder. It's better if you use it to go on your skiing holiday, because you won't be driven absolutely mad by the droning of that decat downpipe. So that was a nice 300 kilometer an hour run. You can rate that performance in the top right corner. Let us know what you think of this tuned RS6, and of course you can elaborate in the comments and let us know how you feel and how your day's been, maybe, you know, just let us know. Another great thing about this particular RS6 is that this has the carbon ceramic brakes, and we have driven tuned RS6s without them, with the steel brakes, but you just feel like, you feel that they're going up in smoke if you have to brake from 300 plus, because it's quite a heavy car, and those steel brakes, I mean, they can take a beating, but there's a limit to it, and once they go, they're gone. So these ceramics are an absolute must-have for any RS6, especially if you go and tune them to like 700 plus horsepower. So that's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot to the owner for bringing his car to us. Don't forget to follow him on Instagram at Nardo_RS6. It's a very cool RS6, so go give him a follow, and thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking the big button right here. You can also check out this video or go check out this playlist. Whew, thanks guys, see you at the next one. Bye.